guys, my name is Abigail. My real name is Abigail Movie Korea. Today I'm going to be reading a book that's called Elmore, the Christmas Moose. Let's find out. But let's start reading. But before we start reading, make sure down below in the comment, make a comment and also subscribe, or else I won't give any more videos if you don't subscribe. Elmore, the Christmas Moose. I think this looks like newspapers, but let's find out if it is. Elmore, the Christmas Moose. First, I'm going to read it before I show you the picture. Let me tell you the story. The kind of the story that can only happen at Christmas. Like when the cat knocks over the tree, or the dog eats cat pieces, or someone gets a little overzealous with the decorations, but somehow everything works out just as it should. A Christmas kind of story. So, Santa's telling us a story, and we want to know how the story will be. So, yeah, that's Santa, and guess who that is? You got it right. It's Mrs. Claus. And remember, someone gets overzealous with the decorations. That's the one. Cat. When the cat knocks over the tree, that's when the cat. Or the dog eats the centerpieces. Those are the lights the dog's eating, and Santa is reading them a story like I am reading a story. Once upon a time, there was a moose with a dream. Just picture in me, Elmore, one of Santa's reindeer. So that's a reindeer, but he's actually a moose. But he dreamed of being Santa's reindeer because he wanted to be a reindeer. And that's one of his friends or a family he has. And they're at a bus stop waiting for the bus to pick them up. And some birds are on the moose's horns. So I'm going to read there's a envelope, and I'm going to read the envelope before I read this page right here. Elmore Moose, the Woods, S. Claus. One first North Pole, ho, ho, ho. Dear Mr. Claus, I am writing to apply for the temporary Christmas reindeer posting. Given Princeton an important job at this time of the year, would think they could result. The rest comes, but I am grateful for the improvement, and you sure can't blame a reindeer for having hobbies in me. I am really go-getter. You might even say I'm too hard of a worker. I pride myself on my cheerful dispatch and good sense of them. As holidays go, Christmas is my favorite and good news. I've come a long way with my fear of elves. I hope you will consider me for the job. Elmore M. So how you know it's a moose? That's a print of a moose. A reindeer one is different. It has more than just two. It has one in the middle and two over here. So that's how you know it's a moose. And Elmore is the moose. Remember that. That's the moose. I was pleased Elmore was willing to make the journey north so we could meet the North Pole. You might not see the North Pole here, but it says the North Pole. He was eager and it seemed he might be perfect for the job. So Elmore packed himself food, and Santa sent a message back that Elmore could come to the North Pole. So Santa Claus could see Elmore, but Santa thought that Elmore was a reindeer, but Elmore is a moose. And now, but it became clear Elmore was somewhat different from the other cadets. What could I do? You know he's a moose. Reindeers are smaller than mooses and different kind of horns. And Santa was very surprised, and Santa was looking. And while they were feeding and cleaning Santa's sleigh, Santa was looking very clearly with his glasses. And some elves were whispering about Elmore the moose, that he was too tall. So that's something. Now I'm going to read this paper. Dear Santa, I think we may have gotten off on the wrong hoof. I can see now that because the job listing was for one of Santa's reindeer, you assumed I was at least at some level A reindeer. I can also see how this doesn't my best and to be dealt applause for the company. As you probably noticed, I am in fact a moose. But I can assure you, Santa, I am a team player and a real people moose. I know you can do a bang-up job. Isn't the many ways I'm not a reindeer? No, not being a reindeer. I think I find I can really hit the ground running seriously. So, again, that the same as what? That. So that's how you know that's a moose. That's a moose. So it's the same moose. Let's see what happens. Maybe Santa will bring the moose back, or the moose would do something. How could I not give the cat another chance? Why not? A Christmas moose. What would be so wrong about Dasher, Dancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donner, Blitzen, and Elmore? When you stop to think, it's what Christmas is all about. So I asked Elmore to come back and see me again. And also in this picture of Eleanor like skipping around comes, we see these papers that Santa saw. Let me see if I can read them. Dear Eleanor, thank you for your letters. I believe you. Are you right? Please come back. SK, Santa Claus. That's right. And after when Elmore wrote he could hit the ground running, he really meant it. So when he said he really meant it, he cannot fly because he's a moose, not a reindeer. And Santa was, oh no, but he got to train the moose. Let's see if Santa will train the moose. Dear Santa, looking back, I probably should have told you. I can't fly, more specifically that I am in no way magical at all. Whoa, was that arc for some reason? I just figured when the time came to just, be able to fly. If nothing else, I think this knows a real positive event. I know this is an area that needs improvement, but I like to ask for one more chance. I really think I can do this. Cheers. And that's the moose again. And what is that elf doing here? Maybe he's going somewhere and he never been hot and learn to fly. So he wants to get one more chance from Santa. That's the picture. I've seen a lot of Christmas miracles in my day. Reindeer with nose that glows, talking, snow people, me fighting, down that one shining. If Eleanor believed a moose could fly, well, shouldn't I decided to give him another shot. If you don't know what a shot is, there's 3 kinds of ways. A shot or a shot, and a shot is another way for saying another chance. Okay? Remember that because sometimes at school they might see that shot and you gotta think about it. Elmore gave it everything he could. His knees and his head, some of his left arm, and his backside too. But this bird just wasn't meant to fly. They're calling him a bird because birds have wings. And he's pretending he has wings. That's why he put some of the feathers from the birds on him and balloons on his horns and body so he can fly up and lift his feet. And that's why they're calling him a bird. And the elf got a doctor boss and they sent him away. Dear Sam, it's time to face facts, Moose. Can't fly at least this pup, Moose. Can I know because it's been working every hard to learn to fly, and all I been working every all I have Ekpot is finding new and interesting ways to fly. It's nearly Christmas and time is running short, so I wanted to wish you all the luck finding someone to fill the pumps, and I'm sorry I let you down. Please accept that as my way of saying thank you for everything. They are my delight chocolate mousse cookies. In case you were touched, I showed mint. They don't actually connect any mousse. Your friend ate a moose, still a moose. Once in a great while, we find ourselves in the middle of an important moment, a Christmas kind of moment, when we have to think about what's really important, what matters, who matters. That's really true. Sometimes you might get in an argument with someone, and if you get say you get in an argument with your parents, what matters? Who matters? Even if you get in an argument with your parents, anybody, just say you step 2 feet back or how much and talk to yourself and say, I don't want to be in this anymore. So you step more away and focus on what you are supposed to do. That's how what matters, who matters. And who matters is who you are. That's who you matters. Dear Elmore, I hope wondering if you might be willing to come back to the North Pole. I have a promise for you, Santa Claus. Does this mean I get the job we're clearing on the whole, me being a moose? Who can't fly thing, right? We are gave that job to Arden. I have a different job for you, Elmore. You do for me. And that, my friends, is the story of how I found my manger of exploit. Goodness treats of sugar delights. That's about does it, Santa. You should have more than enough for the night. You've got 8 apple muffins, 1 with extra marmalade, and under 4 giggling bread donuts with eggnog, cream pence, and a dark chocolate glaze. Oh, and I put those little marzipan squares you love on top. In case you're you're Spanglish on the young way home, you have a good flight, Santa. Okay, I'll show you the picture. So the reindeer's telling Santa that is enough sweets. What happens if you get enough sweets? You might get a cavity, Santa. So that's why Elmore is helping Santa tell him no sweets enough. That's enough sweets. So let's read the next or last page. I told you it would be a Christmas kind of story. Maybe next time I'll tell you about the Christmas when we had to hire more elves. Now let's open this. Okay, first, that's kind of cool. See? I mean, not that one. This. And now before I do anything and say goodbye to you guys, friends, first we're going to look at the back page because I don't know what's over here. So what do we do over here? I do not know. And I'm trying to figure out. Wait, free ornament. Wait, what? Elmore the Christmas list. Is your Christmas tree liking holiday tree decorations? Holiday on the block. Then we have a gift for you. This limited edition Elmore Christmas list art can be yours today. Pierce it out of this book and hang it on your tree. Goodbye, but make sure you subscribe. Abigail out.